Sir, you mentioned po we are quite dependent on the supply issue. How can we reduce our dependency on that? What is the possibility of even locally manufacturing vaccines?
Yes, I think that that really is one of the best solutions if we can manufacture vaccines locally. But we have to understand that there are certain time frames that we have to work on. So, for example, if we are talking of the short term, and by short term, we are talking of year 2022 and 2023, this would be the so-called fill and finish operations, okay? Wherein we have a local company here which will tie up with the originator of the bulk product from outside, and then these are delivered to us in bulk, and then these are finished on a fill and finished here in facilities of our local company. In the medium term, we look at manufacture starting from uh, uh, from the very beginning, okay? I mean, from the raw material, okay, up to the vaccine itself. That is the medium term, and there is already one local company that is eyeing that strategy of long-term production of vaccines from bulk antigen to fill and finish. In fact, there is also a company that is eyeing the production of non-COVID vaccines towards our national immunization program. But in the long term, what we want is that through our planned Virology and Vaccine Institute of the Philippines, we will be able to develop vaccines on our own. Of course, probably not all right away, but we can aim at developing vaccines locally from our R&D, and then this can be mass produced by our manufacturing companies here.
Sir, when you say short term, what is the timing po? As I understand, there are 7 applications so
Mm-mm.
far to produce the vaccines, whether or not it's a partnership and they just do the last part here, or whether they do it from the beginning. What's the timing of this, at least in the short term to be happening po?
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, it is sometime in 2022 or 2023.
Okay.
At the moment, it is we actually divided the work. DOST is taking care of the vaccine evaluation and selection, and DTI is taking care of assisting the companies who intends to do the manufacturing here. And for example, the short term, which is fill and finish manufacturing, is targeted on 2022 and 2023. So
Okay.
not yet before the end of 2021.
Copy. Sir, will this make the vaccines in any way cheaper? How can we understand that? And will the government be supportive of procuring vaccines if they're manufactured locally? Is this just, are we targeting to have all of the vaccines manufactured locally instead of importing, or will there be some sort of split that you are targeting?
Well, I think realistically, we probably will have that kind of arrangement where some of them will be locally produced and some will be still procured outside. We were able to get the assistance of the Asian Development Bank in developing the appropriate business model for local vaccine manufacturing, both for COVID and non-COVID vaccines. The first requirement, of course, is that the potential local vaccine manufacturer must have experience in manufacturing biologicals, and they have to comply with good manufacturing practices. They should have a strong quality assurance and control processes, and definitely the availability of sterile filling line that will be suitable to the vaccines, and that will fit the requirements of the originator vaccine manufacturer. There are certain kinds of vaccines, COVID-19s, that require very special containment. Okay, for example, the viral vaccines, okay, would require extra containment, and they would need more of vial production, not necessarily syringe production.